Hello YouTube, it's Erica here, and today I'm giving you my top 3 tips on how to grow your natural hair long. Now, I've been natural for 3 years now, and my hair, I'm happy to say, is now just under armpit length, also known as nipple length. And over the past 3 years, I've made a ton of mistakes with my hair. And I feel like there are a lot of YouTube videos out here on this topic, but I feel like one more couldn't hurt. So tip number 1 is to keep your hair tucked away. I know that braid outs and twist outs are super in style these days, but for my hair personally, I have learned that they just don't work. I have naturally very kinky hair. It's what I think you would call 4C hair. I know you can't tell right now because I have a blowout and a braid out on top of that, but I assure you my hair is naturally very kinky. And for me, when I would do twist outs and braid outs, my hair, even after one day, would be matted, it would be dry, it would break off. So I keep my hair tucked away, and I do that 3 ways: braids, twists, and buns. And I love those styles. I mean, they may sound boring to some people, but there are so many variations that you can do, and there's so many professional styles that you can do. Very important for me because I'm a lawyer, so clearly I have to keep my hair professional, and there are so many tutorials out there on professional updos and twists and braids that you can wear to the office. So usually I'll twist my hair up on a Sunday night, or I'll braid it up on a Sunday night, and I'll wear it that way for the next 6 days. I don't take it down during those 6 days. I just maybe spritz it with water and some oil every other night. And then the following Sunday, I'll take it down, shampoo, condition, and braid it right back up. Now, obviously, I may sound like a little bit of a hypocrite because my hair is obviously out right now, but it's Thanksgiving, and so I do treat myself sometimes. I decided to blow out my hair a couple of days ago. It's my first time blowing out my hair in about 6 months. My hair is out today, but I assure you, 95% of the time my hair is tucked away in buns and twists and braids. And let me tell you, once I started doing that, my hair just started to grow and grow and grow. Okay, tip number 2 is to balance protein and moisture. And this is so important because I feel like so many naturals know the importance of keeping their hair moisturized because our hair is so naturally dry. But it's also possible to over moisturize. When I first went natural, I was deep conditioning my hair on a weekly basis. For me, that was too much, and I didn't know that until my hair started to get mushy and really porous, and it just didn't feel healthy. And I learned that in addition to doing moisture treatments, I also needed to do protein treatments. So now I will deep condition my hair every other week, and in between, I'll do a protein treatment. That's very important. And there are tons of tutorials out there on different products and which protein treatments are the best, so I'll let you watch those. But protein moisture balance, very important. Do not over moisturize your hair. Number 3, and I know a lot of you don't want to hear this, it's snip, snip, snip. You have to cut your ends. You have to get rid of those knotty balls. I know a lot of women out there, they call them single strand knots or what's the other term? Fairy knots. There's a woman on YouTube, her name is Nezzy Naps, and Nezzy, I love you. She calls them naughty balls, and now that's what my mother and I call them. We call them naughty balls. You have to cut those naughty balls off your hair, especially for my 4C girls out there. You do not want naughty balls on the ends of your hair. It makes your hair impossible to comb. Your hair will look dry and frizzy all the time. You don't want split ends. You got to get rid of those naughty balls. You have to snip your ends. I tend to err on the side of caution and snip once every 2 months. That's probably not necessary. If you snip, I would say a couple times a year, you should be in the clear. Listen to your hair. If it's been 6 months and you don't have any naughty balls, good for you. You don't have to snip. If it's been only 2 months and you already have naughty balls, I'm sorry to tell you, it's time to snip again. So those are my 3 tips on how to keep your natural hair long. And more important than being long, you want your hair to be healthy because long hair is not always healthy hair. I love you, YouTube. Happy Thanksgiving.